Good morning, guys, and welcome to the makeup artist vlog. Oh my gosh, I have not actually filmed a dedicated makeup artist vlog in such a long time. If you guys haven't been following my journey, I am in esthetician school right now. My schooling runs on Saturdays, which eliminates about 90% of my weddings. So I am pretty much picking up odds and ends jobs. Right now my schooling is on winter break. So I do have jobs going on today, Saturday, and then also Monday, I believe. I pretty much have a whole bunch of model calls that are going on. I am still in my pajamas. I have not gotten dressed yet. It is about an hour and a half before my model shows up. If you guys don't know what a model call is, by the way, it's where you take people that you know, or you can even take strangers, I guess, too. Technically, some artists do charge for material costs, but I usually do them completely for free, so people are more apt to sign up for them. You can practice makeup skills in general if you're just a new beginner makeup artist, because you need that hands-on experience, or you can also practice new techniques if you're an experienced artist. They're also an opportunity for you to experiment with new products if you want to add some into your kit and you don't want to try it out on paying clients. And then the fourth reason that you would do model calls is for the reason that I'm doing it, is that I want to not only experiment with more dramatic looks, but I also want to get social media content for these times where I'm going to be slower. For today, I'm only doing one model call session, and this is actually for a photographer that I usually work with. After this model call gets done, which it should end around like 11:30 noon-ish, I am actually going to head to Bluffton, Indiana, which is about 45 minutes to 50 minutes away from here, and I'm gonna do hair and makeup for a photo shoot. But anyways, yeah, I am going to get dressed, get set up, because I have to figure out the lighting situation in my room. I don't think I'm gonna have enough light in here, so I might have to bring in my soft boxes and then also my glam core light, and I'll set all that up as well, and then I'll kind of show you guys my setup after I'm done. Okay guys, these are my soft boxes. They're from the brand Newer. I really need to get panel lights because that would be a lot quicker to set up. I think in a new studio someday it'd be okay, but we're just working with what we got. Okay, so these are the stands for the soft boxes. There's two of them that come in the set. They're not hard to set up, they're just kind of annoying. Like, I wouldn't use them as your lighting on set because they have so many different things going on. Okay, so this is the sleeve where the actual soft box is set up. It looks like this. You have to push this little ring like back into there, and then these light bulbs that are huge, by the way, screw into here. I'm actually surprised I haven't broken these yet. And then there's these little covers that go over them to obviously soften out the light, hence the reason soft boxes. So as you can see, these are more studio lights. They're not something that you can really carry around with you and that are portable. And this is the top of the soft box. Then they all have individual cords, so you have to have enough outlets usually to plug it into. Let's get the glam core light set up. So this is what the lighting system is. It's the glam core lighting system. It's the multimedia one, so you can put your either phone or camera on top of it. This is what the system looks like. So it has two opposable arms on it. This is the main base, and then this is the stand that it comes with. This is my portable lighting system. This is the one that I take to jobs with me because it is pretty condensed and everything fits into this bag. And then the thing that I like about it the most though is that it has temperature settings. Maybe if you're in like really yellow fluorescent lighting, you can switch it to a cooler tone so it offsets the lighting a little bit and then it's more true to color. This is what the whole thing looks like when it's set up, and obviously you can adjust it for the height. Definitely a really, really great lighting system. I would highly recommend. This is what we have as far as the setup goes. Also, this is a camping chair that I got off of Amazon. This is what I use in my studio. I also transport it to jobs if I absolutely need to as well. This specific chair got discontinued off of Amazon, so I have another one linked in my Amazon storefront that's by the same brand. It just doesn't look the same. Whenever you guys are doing model calls, make sure you do have really good lighting, because there's really no use in doing model calls if you can't have really good photos and videos to show for it. Lighting is literally everything. It does not matter what camera that you take the videos with or what camera that you take the pictures with. It all depends on your actual surroundings and your lighting. is what we were looking like as far as the setup goes. And actually, I should probably pack my hair stuff because I think I have extra time. All my hair stuff is kept very disorderly in here. I am not a professional hairstylist by any means, nor do I claim to be. So the only thing that I usually bring with me is a heat mat. I bring my straightener, interchangeable wands for this, just in case somebody's hair is like a little bit longer or they want like tighter curls. I bring a couple of crocodile clips to separate out people's hair, dry shampoo, hair spray, and then a heat protectant, and then my brush set right here. Also bobby pins and hair ties just in case I need it, but I don't ever do like updos really. Okay, let me just shove those in here. And then the rest goes on top of here. Okay, gotta put my dogs in their kennels. That's the only other thing that I would highly suggest you guys are working at home like me. Make sure all of your kids are accounted for. Either have a babysitter or put them into a room by themselves or something. You don't need distractions while you're working on people. It's just very unprofessional. And my dogs are also jumpers, so I like to put them away whenever people come in. Yeah, they do bark, but they'll settle down after a little bit. That's about it, and I'll catch up with you guys after I'm done. So right now you're sitting on my mirror. I just got done with the model call. I'll insert some videos for you guys, but it went really, really well. I always love working with that photographer and doing makeup on her. Like, she's so chill and loves everything that I do. I've never done anything that dramatic on her before, and it turned out so good. And now I am just hurrying and cleaning up because I need to head out to a photographer studio in Bluffton. I do need to sanitize everything really quickly before I head over because I don't want to show up like a mess. I might also bring a snack for on the road because I'm getting kind of hungry, so I might grab like a protein shake or something. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video so far. I know it's not been much, but again, this is kind of just what I do. During my slower periods, I always like to keep myself as active as possible just so I don't get stuck in a rut. I guess while I'm packing up, let me know in the comments below if you guys have ever done a model call or if you've ever thought about hosting one, or let me know if you guys have never heard of that concept before and are now thinking about it. Got my backpack packed up, let's go. Bye, babies.
Starting route to 209 West Market Street.
43 minutes away. We have plenty of time now. I seriously drained the batteries of my phone because I did a recording to do a time lapse, and for some odd reason, like, the lighting has not been working out for me for the time lapses, and I'm not sure what's going on, but I need to get better at that. Anyways, we're headed out to the photo shoot now. I'm so freaking glad that the sun is shining because otherwise this would be a very, very long drive without some nice weather. Done with the photo shoot. It went really well. I actually got an amazing client. I think that's pretty much about it for today. I'm not gonna bring you guys along to like clean up my stuff and whatnot because your girl's really hungry. Like, I have not eaten a solid meal today. I've just been surviving off this protein shake. So I might possibly stop somewhere on the way home. I'm just not sure where to go. Tomorrow I have two gals that are coming over to my house for their appointments, and they're going to a holiday gala that their work is hosting. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning. I almost said good morning, but it's good afternoon. It's about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We got some snow over the night. Today I have a couple of appointments that are going to a holiday gala a little bit later. I didn't film anything from this morning because honestly, I was just cleaning the house. Like, it wasn't really exciting at all. Also, the thing I didn't do though is make my bed. But look at these cuties on my bed. Look at them. Oh, sorry guys, sorry. Hi Bubs. Hi. There's the other one. In case you guys needed the dog fix for the day, I am working on getting myself ready, and then I need to prep a couple of touch-up kits for the appointments. I think I'm just gonna put on like a simple winged eyeliner. I need to get like a brown liquid liner, but I haven't had a chance to pick one up. So as of right now, I've actually been using this YSL mascara that's a brown shade. It's like a mid-tone brown sort of shade. I don't know how well you guys can see that. that are new to my channel, I do usually provide touch-up kits for each and every one of my clients, so it's not just bridal. I have 2 ladies, so I'm gonna do 2 different touch-up kits. I get my business cards off of Vistaprint. They just look like this, and then they have my information on the back, which I'm not gonna show you guys. These are the blotting sheets that I use. They're from Amazon. My Amazon storefront is linked in the description bar of all of my videos, including this one. So if you guys want to check out any of the stuff that I say that I've gotten from Amazon, it will be linked below. These are also little things that I got off of Amazon too, but these are just little tiny doe foot applicators. I use these for the lip products that I put on people. I'll usually scoop out the lipsticks. I'll put them on the palette to work off of. Then once I'm done, I will take the doe foot applicators, coat as much lip gloss and lipstick as I can on the actual applicators themselves and slide them back into the tubes. And that's exactly how I fill these guys, in case you guys are wondering. Then these are other finds that I got off of Amazon. They're just packets of mints. I have these little Neutrogena wipes. They're the individual packages of them. Then the only other thing that I put in the touch-up kits are Q-tips. Also for the touch-up kits, I would highly recommend not spending more than maybe like $3 per touch-up kit even. People do really love these a lot, don't get me wrong, but a lot of the times either they're left behind at the venues or people forget to use them throughout the day because they're just running around. So the less expensive you can make them, the better. But they're just overall just a really nice thought for your clients. That's about it. I have about a half hour before my 2 clients show up. I will hopefully be able to insert some clips afterwards. Alrighty, it's about 8:30 at night now. It's been quite a bit since I talked to you guys last, but I have not had a chance, or let me rephrase, wanted to make the effort to clean up all my stuff from the appointments earlier. So we still have like everything on the desk right now that I had remaining after my last appointment. So the first thing I'm doing is getting all the brushes out of here. And I'm just gonna stick them in this little bag. This is my dirty brush bag. I also have brushes that are left over from other appointments too that I had over the weekend that I have not cleaned up yet, so I'll add those to the pile in the bathroom. This is 70% alcohol in this bottle. I do have an in-depth sanitation video on my channel, so if you guys have watched that before, all powders can be sprayed down with 70% alcohol. Let them air dry, and then once they change back, then you can feel free to stick them back into your kit. And I gotta clean off this palette. This is a clear acrylic palette from the Artist Kit Company, by the way. All these palettes are from the Artist Kit Company, actually. Okay, that is about it. Tomorrow, which is Sunday, is going to be a pretty uneventful day. I'm just going to be editing videos all tomorrow pretty much until 3 o'clock, which is when our little friend's holiday party is. Then Monday is when my 2 model calls are happening. So I will talk to you guys on Monday. Good morning. It is model call day. Don't mind that I have a shirt over my arm right now. I'm just lighting candles in the entryway, and I totally forgot that I had my pajama shirt that I was sleeping in my room still, and I don't want that when my client comes. And yeah, they aren't paying clients, but I still like to maintain my house, obviously. So that goes in the laundry. I just lit both my candles, so I get some nice scents going throughout the house. Pick up my husband's freaking shoes in the entryway because he always does this to me. I know I've announced this in several videos before, but if this is your first time clicking on this, I do want to make this little disclaimer. If you guys do choose to work out of your house, I do highly recommend that you make it as controlled as possible. There's an airplane flying above, my dogs are freaking out. But this means though that any dogs need to be put away, any kids need to be contained, and also just have a really like calming, soothe ambiance. I'm so sorry, my dogs are still barking. You guys are fine. It's gone. It's not gonna get you. You don't have to like deep clean your house necessarily, but just act like a guest is coming over to your house because they are. You want it to look presentable. You don't want a bunch of clutter around. You don't want a bunch of dust balls just sitting in the corner. And also have a nice inviting smell. Humans are so perceptible to smell, and they really associate different smells with different people. I always have these woodwick candles burning. I have pretty much the same scents over and over again because I like to almost have like a signature scent when you walk into my house. So the one in my room is vanilla musk, and then I have a cashmere one that's burning in the front entrance. They're both very calm, soothing scents. Mild enough that it doesn't irritate people's senses because I know people can be sensitive to scents as well. I do like the woodwick candles as well because they also crackle when they burn because of the legitimate wood wicks that they have. And it serves as kind of white noise too, which is nice. Obviously, I do recommend that you have an inviting and welcoming atmosphere if you guys do have a separate studio that you either rent or own. But it is sometimes a lot harder if you do have in-home studios because you're physically living in that environment. kind of hard sometimes to separate that out, but you really do want to treat your house as professionally as you possibly can. I have gotten several compliments over the years of people either really liking the environment of my house, they just like how it's set up in general, they like how my studio looks, and then I do get a lot of compliments about those candles too. Okay, I need to put my brushes back in their brush belt because I had to clean them from the appointments that I had earlier this week, so here they are. They're all sitting on the counter. I just cleaned them with Dawn dish soap and then olive oil. And then while I put these away, I want to kind of tell you guys what's going on. I have two different model calls. I have one that starts at 11, so it's gonna happen in probably about a half hour here, so I need to really like get going and get set up. And then I also have another one at 2 o'clock. Usually my model calls last about a couple hours, just so I have enough time to get social media content, and then I also have enough time to do the application. I want to get to a point though where I'm taking smaller amounts of people so I can spend like a full hour session on them so my work comes out the way that I want it to. I just feel like in the past I've made the mistake of taking way too many people and trying to really crunch my time, and obviously that hasn't worked. However, I do want you guys to keep in mind that different things work for different people. Like some artists work really well doing up to 10 to 12 people alone and take maybe a half hour per person. And yeah, like you can possibly make more money that way, but I do feel like having an hour as opposed to a half hour session will automatically make your work better because you're spending more time to get things right. And I'm a person that would rather not rush through the application. I really like to take my time and make sure that things are getting done correctly. Just making sure the wing liner's extra sharp, making sure that the lashes are sitting the way they want to, making sure my lip line's not crooked. People that wouldn't know about makeup wouldn't really notice, but I notice. And I am a luxury bridal makeup artist, so now I'm kind of getting into the market where I'm getting clients that do have the financial resources to know about makeup and educate themselves. And you cannot really fake it till you make it with those people. Like you have to have some sort of knowledge behind that. When I am able to take those sort of clients, I can also charge a little bit more too. Because of the fact that I am dipping my toes into that luxury market. That's my overall goal for this, just working on my makeup artistry skills, trying to really hone in on my soft glam signature style. So right now I need to figure out my lighting setup. I actually just got this lighting not too long ago. It's like a handheld lighting panel. I charged it last night, so I think it should be okay, but oh my gosh, look at how freaking bright this thing is. My light's completely dark over there. Like, look at how much this shines and like illuminates. This is so bright. As you guys can see, this is all an LED display and you can change it, the brightness, the temperature. So this actually fits on top of my camera. So I'm thinking that if I film with my camera today, then I should be okay. I'm gonna stop wasting batteries on this and then let me get set up. Okay guys, my model calls both went so well. The first look, it was actually an all matte look and a little bit more of like a warm and also cool tone at the same time. It was very neutral. I usually don't do matte looks because they intimidate the hell out of me because you almost have to have your blending almost perfect, and I think I actually did really good. She also had a really fantastic eye shape to be able to do that on. The second person, I actually didn't really plan that look. I wasn't really sure overall like what to do on her, and I kind of just did like my more traditional sort of look. But yeah, tomorrow I officially go back to school after the winter break. I do wish that I had gotten to experience more of the winter break because I spent the first week being completely bedridden and sick. But besides that though, I am really glad though that I was able to rest up in time for my schooling again. That's about it though. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you guys did, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up, as well as also hitting that subscribe button. And as always, I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. All right, bye.